dear Mira, a little orphan, approached me. She shared with me the sorrow of losing her parents in the most recent conflict and her weariness of hearing about the glory of war, as she put it. Curious, she asked me about my past, and so I told her. I was once a young shipman aboard the Tide's Temptress, an orphan from the First War myself. I grew up in the heart of Borealis, surrounded by salt, stone, and rain as all other sturdy, cool Terrans before me. I never had much to my name, except for you, of course. Mira Duharbour, the girl who listened to the Tide's secrets. I told her that once you joined the Navy as a Tide speaker, I followed, not out of loyalty to country or desire for coin, but to simply stand beside you. I recounted how our service was filled with quiet moments and laughter on the deck under the stars. That is, until a fateful, routine transport mission. How that massive and unnatural storm erupted. One that you, or even your mentor, could not quell. The sea inevitably claimed the Tide's Temptress, and I awoke on a broken shore mourning your loss. I waited for rescue, waited for a sign. Hunger followed. Then grief and silence took me. Near death and utterly alone, Thorn Mother Ira, a gentlewoman from the ship that I barely remembered, found me. She had survived through her bond to the wild. She nursed me back to health by firelight. Together, we wandered the forest until we reached a Thornspeaker circle deep in Drustlands. Unable to bring myself to return to Borealis, I started to walk the Druid's path. The Drust taught that life and death are not enemies, but partners. In a cycle, that the decay nourishes the roots, and even grief has its place in the forest. I found a semblance of peace in those times. Not joy, really, but peace. Then a sickness swept through the circle. A wasting illness that claimed most of the grove, including Ira. This time, I did not wait for rescue. I honored Ira by returning her to the earth as she would have wanted, gathered what little the forest offered, and left. Now I wander the wilds, not in search of battle or glory, but for meaning in this life on Azeroth. I noticed a small tear in the orphan's eye as she met my gaze. She nodded so knowingly for someone so young. She thanked me and then ran off to join the other children at play. In truth, she inspired me to start writing to you again, my love. So much has happened since that day. Words cannot express how much I miss you, but I hope that wherever the tides have taken you, you will wait for me. Forever yours, Ulric.